Hey
Alright.
everybody, it's Quad again, and I will be bringing you another 1 vs 1 replay, and this time I'm actually joined by my friend Face. Say hello, Face.
Hey guys.
This map will be Talder Malter, biggest map on the ladder, and this will be the ladder. As you can see, there are rocks at the third expansions of each of the base, and these are two players that I actually don't know. I've never really seen any of them before or heard of them. OGSCezanne and IMYoda. Face, do you know anything about them at all?
I think I saw Cezanne in the GSL like a couple of months ago, but I'm not sure. I don't know anything about Yoda, but since he's Terran and since he's part of the IM team, I'm sure he'll do fine.
Yes. So I do believe like these players both are Koreans. Otherwise, I'm fairly sure I would actually know them.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
both have the Korean clan tags, IM and OGS, which are just great
Yeah,
teams in Korea.
they sure are. Uh, in the GSTL, I think IM won last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
so they are awesome teams indeed.
mhm. And anyway, so the map is Talden Malter, the biggest macro map. Do you think we will see anything special coming out, or anything really remarkable?
I think we'll see a fairly early expansion from Terran. Actually, it looks like it if you look at that
Yeah.
racks coming up at that location. So, yeah, I think he'll wall off kind of early, get that CC out at like, I don't know, 20 supply, 30 or so. And I definitely think it's a fast expand for Zerg, which it is. So, yeah, looks like a standard, normal macro game so far.
Yes, especially since they are spawning cross positions, which I'm actually going to be interested to see how they
Oh,
actually
yeah.
both players do grab their fifth and onwards expansions if the game does get to that point. Because normally, if you spawn on close positions or Talon Malter, it's not really close positions, but if the positions are like sharing a corner, it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting to see because you'll just split the map either down the middle or up through the top. While here it's actually kind of a little bit a little more ambiguous as to which way the players will choose their expansions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Is this the... No, this is not the version with the rocks. Oh, actually it is.
Yes,
I'm
yeah,
rambling, sorry. So yeah, the third will be covered by rocks if you're not following me, guys.
hmm And
So, yeah.
oh, one thing I would like to say, I actually don't think this is a ladder game. This is probably a custom game. I just sort of noticed this. I'm fairly sure, at least for every ladder game, it could be different on the Korean server, but the default colors would be red and blue. Isn't that right?
Oh yeah, yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and since Suzanne is purple, this must be a custom game, and that's actually interesting to me why they'd choose this map, as this would be the standard ladder version, Talder Malter LE, not the GSL Talder Malter, which being
Yeah.
in the if they are both in the GSL as we assume they are, would make more sense for them to practice on, as this would just most likely be just a friendly practice between the two.
Yeah. You know those Koreans, man. They practice like I don't know
They
what.
practice like Koreans.
Yeah.
There's no other
There you go.
analogy to it. And anyways,
All right.
nothing too remarkable has happened. Both of your predictions have gone on. We do have the double queen up for Cezanne after his 14 or 15 hatch was it finished, and the orbital command for Yoda has just finished off of a one rack
Yep.
expand, and he's actually going for a quick factory.
Yeah, he is. Um, yeah, it looks like they are living up to their expectations. I mean, these are obviously good players. They are keeping up with their mechanics and all that. I don't see any real mistakes so far. Uh, yeah.
One thing,
Actually, I'm surprised that Cezanne is keeping up with Queen production so early. This is not so common actually these days. So I don't know. We'll have to see what he does with it, all of those queens.
he is starting some creep spread, and one thing I would like to note is that Yoda has gone for the double factory after that one barracks, which leads me to believe it's going to be some sort of Hellion push, which I personally actually don't really like on this map, or every time that I do see it, even from the pros, I just don't like it. As I believe that you really have to play to the map hard, just very well, and Hellions to me just don't seem like they'll work too well on this map, as there is just that one shared choke for the natural and the main
Yeah,
face,
yeah.
and one or two queens with another spinal collar, maybe even some roaches. They'll just shut down those Hellions at all. There's not a easy ramp to just run straight by any static defenses or queens. So, as a Zerg, you've definitely faced these sort of openings, especially on this map. What do you feel about this sort of opening on Tal'Darim Altar?
Do you mean the pre-ignited opening, or...?
Yeah, the pre-ignite or just any sort of Hellion build at all.
I really like this, actually, because there isn't really that good of a defendable area close to your, second and third base. So you can easily harass as the Zerg is taking his third base. And actually, it looks like the timing of the pre-ignited upgrade will come up just about the Zerg gets ready to take his third base. So yeah, I think this is going to be a really good push coming up here. And I kind of feel like the Zerg has to get some roaches out, or 2 or 3 more queens, and I don't know. It's going to be tough, definitely.
So,
and by the way, guys, if I sound tired or like I have a cold or anything, it's because I'm tired and I have a cold. All right. It's actually 4:30 a.m. right now in Sweden, and I'm doing this cast, and I've had this cold for about a week. So yeah,
One thing I would like to just point out right there, I did catch that on Cezanne was spreading the creep tumors and did pick off one creep tumor with those Hellions, and just before the Hellions couldn't get to the next ones, Cezanne actually canceled those creep tumors to save them so that he wouldn't have to move out another queen.
Oh yeah, that was a really nice move. Yeah.
That's definitely a hallmark of a high player. Most players would just let the creep tumors there, but Cezanne, even caring about the life of his individual creep tumors, and you can see this creep tumor is actually going to be quite scary. There's already 3 active creep tumors now. One of them did get killed, and third one actually does go down. And
actually, Cezanne right now, he really needs those mutas. He has the Spire done, but he's not creating... Oh, there we go. He's making 6 mutas right now. But, I mean, in order to deal with those Hellions, you really need the mutas out. If you don't have roaches, or if you don't have mutas, Hellions are gonna rape you so bad. You can take your third, and you'll... Probably sooner or later, you'll get dropped, and you'll lose all your drones. So you need those mutas, and you need the roaches. Some of them, at least.
Yes, drones definitely are a possibility, as medevacs are starting to come out, although Yoda does have actually quite a low marine count. He does have stim. Combat shields has not started, however, but actually this is a scary high tank count. It's 5 tanks already.
I see drops. Do you also see that?
No, where's that drop?
Overlord drops, that is.
Overlord
the drop upgrade.
Oh, right,
Overlords.
the upgrades. Yes,
Dude, that's sick. I've never seen that before this early, actually. If he's not going for some kind of all-in, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it. It just looks like mid-game Baneling drops.
Yeah.
This is actually exciting. I'm looking forward to see this.
Yeah, this will definitely be cool to see how it turns out, as Cezanne is actually having ridiculous economy. 16 drones just popped out. He's already at 70 drones.
Yeah.
He's up the Terran by 14, which not that significant for a ZVT, but nonetheless it does mean that Cezanne's economy will be roaring well ahead of Yoda's. And actually Yoda looks like he's getting ready to go for a push. There is no expansion coming up, which on this map is actually quite delayed, as most Protoss and Terrans will get that expansion up by 11 or 12 minutes already. So
yeah. Wow, this push is gonna do some significant damage, I think.
Though, will move in. There is the bunker there and the
sweet
wall, so they will be deflected away. But Muliks are still ever a threat. There are only 6 lurking around the turn base. I'm not sure if there are more on the field. No, it's only the 6 Muliks count. Actually, a very low count. And
this is gonna be bad, I think. Look at this cliff here. It's so easily abused by the Terran. Wow, this is gonna do... Oh, nice transfer of the drones there, actually. He's gonna keep a lot of drones alive there by just transferring them to the third. So that's very sweet.
Yes. And one thing I would like to note, this Yoda actually chose this spot for his push as soon as he left his base, because if you did notice along the minimap, Yoda did follow this path on the south side of the
that's true.
southwest side of the map, rather than going straight up the middle, which would indicate an actual strong hand, just sort of death push. This push is actually just meant to, or at least seems to just be meant to take out this natural and deny the mining, and it will be up to Cezanne to dislodge his force.
Oh, dude, is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do? Oh, he's gonna lure out the Marines, I think, with mutas and then drop on them. Oh, if he... Oh! Oh, Oh. I don't know, but
Overlord's too forward, and Banelings are dropping down, and quite a few Marines do get taken out, and actually this will be enough for the Mutalisk to kill, and all these siege tanks will be siege up. There's no...
Am I a bit ahead of you, man? I think I might be. What are you at right now?
I am at, the Mutalisks are cleaning up the tanks, and every single tank is done.
1503 right now.
I am at 1450, actually. You are moving faster than me for some reason, so you may want to slow down a bit. And actually, we completely missed that. There was a drop at the, what is this, 2 o'clock position, and this one medevac full of Marines took out the entire, or there actually wasn't any drones here, I do remember, but hatchery was denied by Yoda, and these Marines will be cleaned up by Mutalisks and Zerglings of Cezanne, but that still definitely hurts. He lost a lot of mining time from his natural, and now he will be denied his 4th base, as Yoda does take his 3rd base right now at the 15, almost 16-minute mark.
Yeah, it looks like any economic advantage that the Zerg have is gonna be caught up by the Terran right about now. Mules, you know. Yeah. Yeah, but actually, Zerg is expanding again, taking off 4th. I really like this timing. It's just enough to get ahead by the Terran, but then again, not take any risks. So I like the timing. It's really nice.
And actually, I would like to know, just from your own perspective, the food counts are 160 to 145, and worker counts
they are
70 for the drone to 57
for
the
bailing drops.
Oh, you will be baiting these Marines with
Oh shit. Oh, can I swear, by the way?
Oh yeah, go for it. I don't think my viewers really care. If there are any children, I would actually be quite proud if I have any kids watching my channel, but I highly doubt it, which is unfortunate. If you do have kids, if you know kids, get them watching StarCraft, get them playing StarCraft. It's an amazing game. There's no reason not to. Ooh, and these Mutalisks actually soak up a large volley from these Thors and get quite weakened up, and just prior to that attack, or at least that attempt of an attack, I was feeling that Cezanne was actually in a slight bit of a lead, and now it seems like the scores have settled. So, as a Zerga, if you were in Cezanne's position right now, Face, how would you be feeling? Would you think that you're a little bit ahead? Would you be feeling confident, or would you be a little bit wary based on what you've seen from Yoda so far?
I think since he has the big Muta ball up, I think he has the mobility and the power to counterattack, basically. So I'll be feeling very confident, mostly because I like having my big Muta ball up and like the power that it gives me. I can, snipe tanks here and there, take out Thors that are out of position and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd definitely be feeling pretty comfortable if I were Cezanne.
And actually, I think we will be having a battle coming up, as Cezanne is almost maxed out. He did congregate all these overlords in the center of the map and morph a lot of banelings. I think that was almost 40 banelings, and they will be actually loaded up into these overlords, as Yoda is actually just posturing his army. He's not actually going for an attack, but he will be sieging up with a couple tanks in the middle of the map to, I only think, probably take his, or get ready to take his 4th base, and Marines juiced him for take out these creep tumors, which were getting quite close to his base. And how do you think Cezanne will react to this?
I think he's doing the right thing right now. He's taking out his 5th, the Zerg's 5th, or almost taking out the 5th at least. He took out a bunch of drones. I think Cezanne, if I were in his position, I'd just expand again and try to keep up. Try to keep the mid-area locked down as much as possible. But then again, I suck as Terran, so I don't really know.
Yes, these Marines do go into the 5th and actually take out a huge amount of drones. And
oh, that's not a good engagement by Cezanne right there. He lost like 30 or 40 Zerglings, I think.